Okay, why are the first 5 to 10 seconds of your morning the most important part of your day and how to perfect them? Okay, so if you have momentum rolling into your day, that is the most important part about it. All right, you need momentum in order to keep moving. I believe that's extremely important. You shouldn't go off of motivation, but if you can manufacture momentum, it's perfect. The way I do this and the way I recommend people doing it is I like to sprint out of my bed into a cold shower the second that I notice I'm close to consciousness, right? So let's say I'm waking up at 5:30, 5:45, right? As soon as it's like 5, let's say it's 5:22, and I'm feeling like I'm kind of like starting to wake up, I'll be, oh crap, and I'll jump out very harshly and then run to the shower, take off clothes. All right, like it's you're consummating a marriage. You just go there really quick and you get it. You get in that shower. Okay. Now let's say there is only one downside is when you wake up at 3 a.m. and you feel yourself sort of like beginning to wake up. It's kind of happened, and you sprint out of bed, and then you glance at your watch because you're gonna glance at your watch before you go in the shower. But that's life. Okay. But the importance of this is building momentum. If you do this 10 days or even 5 days, if that's easier, you'll have this habit down and you have to force yourself to be disciplined in this one area for just 10 days. Okay. Um, when you just start jumping out of bed, you just discipline yourself doing it at the same time. You're just like sprinting out of bed. You're just getting up and it's so easy. You don't even feel it. You don't even feel it. You're just like levitating now. It's so amazing. It's quite an amazing feeling. There are a few caveats to this, such as the fact you need to write down what you need to do the night before. Okay, you need to write down what you do the night before. I'll repeat that because otherwise, why are you getting up this early? What are you doing? It's you're just gonna be sluggish after that. You're gonna be okay. I did this thing. I did this very quickly. Now the momentum is to push you into the next thing you're gonna do. So know what you're gonna do the night before and see yourself doing it 100 times before bed. All right, what am I doing before I'm going? When I wake up, what am I doing? Got it. Okay, I'm doing X, Y, Z. I'm going to go take this cold shower really quick. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to go for a walk. Immediately after getting dressed, I'm going to go read this book as soon as I'm done with that for 30 minutes. I'm going to go meditate and then I'm going to go work. Something like that, if that's how you roll. Just have your shit plan after you do it, right? You'll be flying through the day, flying through it. So productive. So another caveat is that you also have to go to sleep at the same time, right? You got to go to sleep. 2200 to 0530, 2200, 0530, 2200, 0530. You got to wake up same time every night. It's got to be like that. Okay? Boom, boom, boom. That's the way this one. Why is this so important? Again, I just kind of want to reiterate this in a way. I could cut this off right now in 3 minutes. It's really not that important. But I want to say it in a way that has worked for me is that typically in the morning, it could be you'd be very sluggish. You could kind of wake up, you kind of open your eyes. You could just say, okay, fuck, I made it to another day. Cool, cool. This is awesome. All right, didn't die in my sleep. It's pretty lit. And then you want to immediately start momentum. Momentum is very important because then you could actually go into the very productive things. All right, but you need to have productive things to do once you create that momentum. The cold shower is my analogy and what I do to create that momentum very quickly, right? So if you do this over and over again, right, every morning, and I'm really saying, you're not like sitting there for 5 seconds once you wake up, eyes are open, and then you decide to do it. I'm saying you feel yourself coming to consciousness in your body's muscle memory. The muscle memory makes you Bruce Lee jump out of bed. That's what I'm saying, and that's why it's so important. And once you do this for multiple days straight, you keep on the discipline, you keep on it. What's so cool is that, let's say, I mean, for me, typically it's like the fifth or sixth day gets kind of easier. It's you're not even thinking about it, and you don't feel stress. You're just jolting, and you're like, wow, I'm up and I'm in the shower. It's been 10 seconds. Wow, this is amazing. I could accomplish anything. Is what your brain tells you. I can accomplish anything. This is amazing. You know, because it's all a mental game. It's all a mental game. Okay. And I would always suggest starting your day off immediately with something very stressful. So let's say you beat the sun up. You don't wake up at like 7, 7:30, 8, 8:30. There may be very successful people who do it. I personally definitely do not like to do that. I'll wake up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, 6:30. I don't like to wake up at 7 because I like to beat the sun. But it's just, it could be work. It could be a cold call. Let's say you start off your day, you sprint out and you go doing cold calls. That's something you can theoretically do too. You could do an ice bath. All right. Let's say you theoretically need to do a close call. You schedule someone who's in a different time zone and you need to close them for, $1,500, $2,000. And maybe it's a larger sale and you want to do that as soon as possible, like soon in your day, just get that in there. Then it feels so good to get the very hardest thing done first and make that a habit on its own. Just, hey, I'm the guy that does the hard thing first. It feels just very good. All right. So I feel like I've tapped about every bit of juice on this subject that I can tap, and I'm just going to say that find something in the morning that you can do. I would suggest a cold shower, not an ice bath to start with, and consistently do that. Okay, and do it for about 5 days straight. Consistently, just be disciplined. Don't be weak. Don't be weak. Just don't be weak. It's really kind of simple. Want to be weak? Then be weak. Cool. All right, and then before you know it, it'll be a habit. It'll be very easy. Okay, that's it.